Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another footy talk. What you telling me, fam?
Bro, can't complain. Streaming, working, Champions League final to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Saluting
I
and
hear it, broski. I
supporting
hear it.
Supporting
Come
Jamar
on.
for this. You know what I'm saying? So
You
hopefully,
already
yeah.
know what time it is, bro. You already know what time it is. Big up everyone inside. Smash the likes as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I see, bro, end of an era, bro. I see your manager doing up chatty patty and that. He's outside now, blood, doing interviews and that.
Yeah, bro. He's free in it. I feel like he needed a break. You know what I'm saying? You know, when certain managers kind of tired in it, like, and I hear it, like he's not like the youngest manager in the world, bro. Certain man, you know, when they're
Facts. Keep going.
bro,
I'm just turning my camera off. I can hear you. One sec.
that's calm, bro. You know, certain managers, I feel like they just know when it's time. I feel like maybe he thought he could stay a bit longer, but I think maybe I don't know. Start of the season, he kind of realized it's probably it for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, I feel like Klopp has more than got Liverpool back on where they need to be. I think maybe for me, it should have been maybe one more season in terms of seeing out sort of maybe at least most of the contract, but at the end of the day, I think there's no smoke without fire, and I feel like there is definitely some outside influence as to why he maybe would pack it in. But some people just need a break, and you know, I feel like credit to him. I feel like he's
I
done.
think
He's
there's
not.
some tension there with him and people at the club. You reckon? Do you
No,
think it's a bit
I
mad that them certain man came back as soon as he's leaving and that? Don't you think
that's
it's
the
a bit
first thing
booky?
I said, bro. When he announced he's leaving, and then next thing I know, Michael Edwards is confirmed by Ornstein to be returning to Liverpool. I was like, wait, that's a bit quick. Like, man didn't even give us some turnaround time. Like, man just announced it like no more than a week later. For me, I think that's definitely. I don't think that's the reason why Klopp's leaving. I think the reason why them man come back. Oh, what? Klopp ain't there no more. Yeah, no, I'll say them all come back then because we tried to get. Remember, we tried to get Edwards back last year, and he said, "No, I'm good." He said, "I'm all right, thanks, bro." He said, with all due respect, I'm cool for now." All of a sudden, Klopp leaves and he goes, "You know what? Yeah, I might just come back. What are you man trying to offer me?" You know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready to listen to offers. See the difference? So I think there was definitely tension, and when they were working in tandem, they done really well. When Edwards, Klopp, Ward were in tandem, bro, it was as a Liverpool fan of my age, the best I've ever seen. But not all things last for the long run. People do fall out. People do clash. It happens in football, egos and whatnot. So at the end of the day, I understand. I think Klopp's the more sentimental one, where Edwards is the more ruthless one. Klopp, for me, players 1 year too long, and Edwards is someone who will sell a player a year early to maximize their value and sustain the club. I think that's probably where things broke down. And listen, not all things last forever. All good things come to an end. And like what Trent said in the interview, I think a new style. I think it might be time for a new style, though. You know what I'm saying? The gung ho football. You know, don't get me wrong. Liverpool win trophies, but sustainable, sustainable, high-profile success. It's very difficult with this style of playing it. So,
100%. You need a massive squad. Do you know what I mean? A proper deep squad as well. And even then, nothing is guaranteed, bruv. I'll be real because man, it's very physically taxing on the players.
That's why a lot of our players don't really go on to do better things after they leave Liverpool. Because man literally runs them into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And Fabinho probably being one of the most obvious ones. The drop off there was ridiculous. But I think now it'll be really interesting to have more of a footballing style of play and to see how the players like that. You know what I'm saying? Will the players like it more? Will someone like Trent prefer to be more of a ball playing, you know what I'm saying, midfielder who's like it's so up in the air.
What, you think he's gonna use Trent in midfield now, this new manager?
Yeah, that's what I saw some stuff saying Trent might be, Conor Bradley might be seen as the first choice right back, and Trent might be getting moved into midfield this season. He's also been listed as midfielder in the England squad as well. So I think the clues are there, but we'll have to see at this moment in time. I feel like because, you know, as I said, when you got a manager for 9 years and you've had success, I feel like everything is actually in the air. So many things are in the air now. Like
Mm.
certain who are Klopp-esque, like Diaz is a Klopp winger in it. Like no doubt he's a Klopp winger. Erratic, you know what I'm saying? Erratic
Yeah.
type winger. But Slot doesn't really seem to. I don't think erratic wingers are his type. It's more low center of gravity, technical
Yeah,
wingers.
more measured players, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like, is Diaz going to suit the new system? Is that maybe why we're hearing whispers about Barcelona? Because does he know this?
Yeah.
Is the writing on the wall? Is Gakpo already kind of being seen as the first choice winger just because Slot likes tidy wingers? He likes more tidy wingers already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are these things already being discussed in house? Where certain players who we think, yeah, you're definitely going to thrive, might not go, oh, I don't know. Like, listen, I know people laugh and joke about Thiago and his fitness and how he barely played this season, but if Slot came in last year and Thiago was fit, Thiago would probably it would be like Thiago playing under Klopp. I'm not going to call Thiago a flop at Liverpool. I think when he played, he was very good.
But he's less suited to Klopp's football. He would have been more suited to the new manager.
100%, 100%. They have Wi-Fi as their Max Wi-Fi as their DM over at Feyenoord. You know, someone who doesn't really get around, but he makes himself available for the passing lanes and is very tidy in transition of the ball. Similar to your, not as good as similar to your Rodris, your De Jongs, those type of guys. So if you had a Thiago that was actually fit and actually didn't need hip surgery 24/7, it would definitely have suited Slot more. So I'm looking at certain players like Bajcetic. He might look a lot better under this system. He doesn't have to do as much running. Curtis Jones definitely suit his type of play more. The ball playing players that are available at Liverpool, I feel like will thrive more. But the P&P guys like Nunes, don't know.
They're gonna struggle.
I don't know. But again, everyone kind of gets a fresh start, and it's been so long since you've had. Remember, if you look at United, you've had a few managers over the last 7 or 8 years. You've had about two or three managers.
Yeah, 3 permanents, I think. 3, 4.
3 permanents. If you look at Chelsea, well, to be fair, Chelsea had 4 managers and 2 interims in the last 2 years, but people won't say they're high on fire FC. That's crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think the only club that's really like sustained their manager, of course, is Man City and Arsenal. Tottenham obviously changed a few times. So I think when it is like a 9-year stretch and your manager kind of goes, it's so difficult to predict who's gonna like the players who you thought were already just established better Liverpool players might not. They might be gone in January.
100%. They got to prove themselves again.
Yeah,
they got to prove themselves again. But I quite like that. You know what's mad? Yeah, football fans hate change, innit? I love it, bro. There's nothing more exciting than change for me, bro. Especially in football, blood. Because man, if your team's not winning all the time, you need something to buy into. You need something to be optimistic about, bro. I can't think of anything worse than your team just not winning consistently and nothing's changing, bruv. You know, like that. So to me, changing football is always necessary unless you're Man City and you're just winning all the time. Man City are the only team that can say, all right, cool, man's happy with how things are going because we're just winning the league every year. And I've been there as a United fan. Yeah. But other than that, bro, change is necessary. Change is exciting, bro. So if you're a Liverpool fan, yeah, and it's like, cool, the last few years, obviously you had a peak under Klopp and you ain't been anywhere near that since then. Like, bro, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? You have some change, doesn't quite go the way you want it to go. You get rid of some players, bring in some new players, and you go again, innit?
No, of course. It just depends. It just depends on how far you plummet to. And that's what I think the
league's not good enough for you lot to plummet super, super low. It's not good enough. Like next season, I expect you to finish above Aston Villa next season. I expect you to finish above Tottenham next season, really, if you do what you're supposed to do. Like, so yeah, maybe it depends because you've got Chelsea and you've got United. We don't know what they're gonna do next season yet. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's one of them ones where it is up in the air, but it's in your hands at the same time.
Yeah, and by the way, I do think it's very. Listen, when Slot got appointed, bro, we already know the names that he's been called. You know what I'm saying? A lot of laughs, a lot of banter. But I think it's very ironic, and this one goes out to the Chelsea community. I think it's very ironic that man were laughing at my manager. They were even laughing at Amarim. They were even laughing at Amarim when that thing was going on. you know what I'm saying, like question marks about him.
I
But I
think
feel
the
like
question marks around Amorim were more, I don't think you've got the players to play the football that Amorim wants to play. Do you know what I mean? Not that he's
yeah,
not a good coach. I think he's a good coach, but I just think he doesn't suit
yeah,
stylistically the players you have. And even Arnie, to a certain degree, like your team is built for Ralph ball, bruv, for Gegenpress. And now you lot need to play a different style of football. So certain players
Eredivisie.
might surprise you. Do you know what I
Mm.
mean? And be good in the system, but there'll be a lot of players that maybe he won't really fancy.
Yeah, Eredivisie fans are actually surprisingly saying good things about him.
No,
Like
no, no,
it's
no,
not,
no, no. He's respected over there. I know that much.
yeah, like he's got, you know what I'm saying? And we're talking like fans that aren't even like, you know, like PSV guys that like aren't, they're not Feyenoord fans, but they're going, yo, bro, this guy's not, he's not a dud. He's not a dud. Like, don't let the Ten Hag thing fool you. But at the same time, obviously, transitioning into the Premier League is always it's always an unknown. It's always an unknown. But yeah, just to respond to the Chelsea thing, bro. Chelsea fans were laughing at this at my appointment. Yeah. And now you man, like I've seen your management list. And as I said, I was seeing you lot linked to Thomas the Frank engine. Yeah. I'm seeing you lot now actually appointed on a man aren't even calling your manager a 5-year contract. They're calling it a 5-year sentence. Now, I'm not here getting on to Enzo Maresca in it. I think he's a good footballing manager. Yeah. But if any of us signed a championship manager, I'd be in the fucking bin right now, in it. I'm just saying, and I'm just putting that out there, in it. Yeah. Like Enzo Maresca, bro. Like to go from Sarri, Conte, Tuchel, Potter, Poch, Maresca. Champions League winners, Conference League qualifiers, by the way, because you're not actually in the Conference League. You got to play qualifiers, a route. You got to play qualifiers somewhere in Azerbaijan or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere over there. Yeah. So, like, listen, you lot can make all the, you can make all the Arnie slut, you can make all of those names about my manager, but you see Enzo Mascara or whatever you're gonna call him, that fucking lash tech, let him lose 2 games, 3 games on the bounce. You will be hearing from me. Because if Manchester United signed Enzo, then you wouldn't hear the end of it from rival fans. If Liverpool replaced Jurgen Klopp with Enzo Maresca, you wouldn't hear the end of it. We wouldn't hear the end of it.
No,
it's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you man wanted Poch out so bad only to go get a manager from the Championship. It's crazy.
No, listen, that is all facts, but it's like it's a weird one because Schlott and Maresca are both good coaches, very different coaches. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like I think the thing is right now with football fans, yeah, any manager that they don't know about, the first thing they're gonna do is just disrespect them, innit? And then it comes down to the usual shit. Oh, what have they won? Bro, like, get out of here, man. Do you know what I mean? There's more to football than that. There's way more to football than that.
That man really wanted that Deserby and that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they
like,
did.
That's the direction they really wanted it to go. You know what I'm saying? I think Enzo is, from what I've seen, he does play good football, but it's a massive risk. And it can pay off because they've gone for the style of play. But with how fickle Chelsea fans are, not all of them, but with how fickle and how spoiled Chelsea fans are, bro, if these men have hit a hard reset and once again, the players can't thrive or develop properly because there's no rapport with the manager and players over a period of more than a year, they're just going to want the manager out again. And it's an endless cycle going around and around and around and around. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what some of the Chelsea fan base are kind of worried about. Some are worried about that. And I think they should 100% be worried in that sense. I
don't know. I think they've sipped on the Pep Kool-Aid with
the
Arteta thing 5 years, and I believe that Todd Bowley is he's going to give him the time. Do you know what I mean? He is going to give them the time because he has to. You know what I mean? He's giving him a 5-year deal. He didn't have to give him a 5-year deal. He could have given him a 3+1 or a 2+1. He's giving man a straight 5. That's what they gave Graham Potter. So,
but they got rid of him. They got rid of him.
Exactly. But the only thing is with Maresca, I think Maresca's got links to some of their recruitment team. So because of that, I think it's more of a brethren thing as well, where you know what, we're gonna keep you in it. But bro, I don't trust Chelsea. I don't trust them to keep this manager, bro. We've seen this so many times, bro. Them man are like Max Brannan, blood. You can't trust them, man. There, bro.
Hire and fire FC, bro.
Yeah.
Hire. Them man will tell you we wanna change and we want to give the manager time. You lot have seen the EastEnders video where Max Brannan, he gets caught cheating on camera and he goes, "It's a joke. It's a joke, babe. It was a joke." Yeah. You remember the episode, bro? Man got caught cheating live
on the wedding day.
On the wedding, I still deny that shit. You tell me, Chelsea, bro. The average lifespan of a Chelsea manager is 7 months, blood. I ain't hearing. Come on, bro. Max Brannan FC. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Him and his counterpart Jack, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Tanya Stacey in that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
That is
it's a mad thing. Man saying, all right, what have you seen the latest Ten Hag news, bro? Listen, one, I don't live on Twitter, guys. And two, I don't care what the latest news is. Do you know what I mean? He's getting sacked. And I know, yeah, that the people behind the scenes, yeah, are trying to get everything together so they can announce pretty much everything all at one go. That's why they ain't pulled the trigger on him, but he's gone. So I don't care what the latest news is, because Fabrizio and these man got to keep their algorithming, blood. I'm telling you, blood, because them man be posting the same shit said in a different way every single day, blood, just to make sure the engagement stays up. Do you know what I'm saying? So we know he's gone, innit? Like anything to the contrary of this Brez getting sacked is pure nonsense, because he's gone. So I don't really care what the update is. I'll be real. Do you know what I mean? Man, just waiting for the comunicado.
Do you not care?
That's what man's waiting for.
But yeah, so Chelsea fans, don't hate me. Like, listen, I'm just being honest about your club. That's all it is. And at the end of the day, listen, you guys got some good players, and I still stand by it. I believe that Chelsea have more mediocrity in their team than genuine quality. And to turn that mediocrity into genuine quality, I think some players have potential to go from that mediocre to quality. Like, players can go from here to here, but it's so hard for players to do that when the manager's changing every year.
You know what it is? I wouldn't even say it's mediocrity. I'd say that there's just question marks over bare players because we don't know how good they are.
This is my but how are they going to show how good they are when the manager?
I have no idea. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Like, I don't know how good these players are, innit? I'll be real, because when I look at a lot of these guys, yeah, they've got a lot of promise. Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, them man are calling the sassy disaster and that after one season. He was meant to be a promising player, but now I'm hearing people say that Chelsea should sell him. So I don't know how good he is because I don't know much about him. Do you know what I mean? Same with the baddie Ashile, bro. Like,
bro, they call him Batty. They call him Batty a show, bro. They don't.
Bro, listen, it's not looking good, bro. Like, I'll be real,
bro.
And then obviously they've lost Thiago. Fofana is injured always. So it's like when you look at their back line, really, apart from Levi, who came through the youth team, like they ain't really got a centre back that man trust like that. You know, like that. So I look at that.
They've got Trevor in it, but then he's been injured as well. But Trevor's
but they don't trust that you either. They're talking about selling this brother. So it's one of them ones where when you look at Gallagher, them man don't trust Gallagher. Enzo's a good player, but he hasn't had the most amazing start right now. Their right backs are cool. Gusto and James are cool. Chilwell's a scrub. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know who Chilwell's understudy is, but probably not that good either. Cucurella is all right, but he's not great. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at the Chelsea team, you're right. There's not a lot of 30 players in that team, innit? Like Cole's 30, Nkuku's 30 if he can stay fit. I think Enzo and Caicedo are 30 for me, and then that's it. And everyone else is question marks.
I think Lavia is 30 still. I think Lavia is 30.
Yeah, but bro, we don't know how he's gonna recover from these injuries, blood. This brother's been out for pretty much the whole season, you know. So it's a question mark because man have to see how he recovers. I think Madueke is rubbish. I know they rate him, but I don't. I think he's rubbish. I'll be real. I think my man's a poor man's Leao, bro. You know them ones there, and Leao ain't even know that to me either. I think he's a bit of a scrub as well. But
the Noni had 5 good games, and the bullshit I was hearing I said, this guy sits at the table with Wilson, Odbert, and that, bro.
Yeah.
And
Jackson's
even
decent as well, yeah.
yeah,
But
Jackson.
I think Noni's rubbish, bro. I'll be real. Like real talk.
Noni's just standard jinky madrink. No better than Callum Hudson-Odoi when he was at Chelsea himself. And they hated him. This is what I mean when
he's not as good as Callum. He's not even as good as Callum.
But this is my thing. This is what I mean when I say, you know, when your team is in the mud for a little bit too long, fan bases genuinely, and it's subconscious, but you generally start to lower the bar that you deem acceptable to be good in your team. Genuinely. Because a lot of the players that these guys are now saying, oh, no, but give him time. He's actually all right, you know. You wouldn't have stood for that.
They would have never got time before. But I think that generally across the board, the standards are getting so low now that players we're talking about giving time to, we would have turned our nose up at them before. And it's everyone.
Wait, look at that Corey.
What happened? What happened, bro?
Look at that Corey. Look at Corey's comment, blood. Oh my god.
That bro, it's true. It's true, bro. He's awful. It's true.
Man, someone told me he dribbles with the inside of his foot.
He does, bro. Like Wan-Bissaka, bro. That man dribbles with the inside of their foot, bro. It's the worst thing, bro. And Bellingham does it as well, fam. I swear down. Man that dribble with the inside of their foot, bro. Them man need to ride in a different bus to the rest of the team, fam. I swear down. Them inside of the foot dribblers. I told you about them inside of the foot dribblers, bro. That's how youths dribble, when they first learn how to play football, and they could barely walk. You know them man dribble the inside of their foot. Bro, I swear down, the inside of the foot dribbling is crazy. Like, that's the instant disqualification.
That man could be slow key on the spec.
It's mad, bro. When I see Donny's dribbling with the inside of their foot, bro, nah, bro. I'm sorry. Substitution. It's a mad thing.
Man, I said he dribbles like it, bro. He dribbles. Someone said he dribbles like the floor is lava, innit? Like he's playing the floor is lava.
Mad, broski.
Crazy.
He does dribble the inside of his foot.
There's only one person with the inside of the foot dribble that I will ever say you're a bad man, and that was Sane when he played on the left for Pep. He's the only one.
No, but there's certain man that can do it. You know them ones. Like
that's because he can also dribble with the other side of his foot.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Grealish does it as well. Like he's got the inside foot of the foot dribble, because his body's open and he can go inside or go down the outside. Them man are dribbling, towards the outside of the pitch with the inside of their foot. It's like Wan-Bissaka, bro. It looks like they're dragging their leg behind them, bro. It's a mad thing.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're thinking mad hard, bro. They're thinking mad hard.
No, it's crazy, you know. No, it's actually a mad thing, bro.
Fabrizio Romano, understand Liverpool are planning with Alisson as part of their squad, despite Saudi links. There were approaches from Saudi clubs in March, but nothing advanced or concrete so far. Alisson and Liverpool's priority is to continue together. Oh, I thought that was gonna go somewhere else. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna go somewhere else, that tweet in it. So boy, that's damn. Wait, no pack. Yeah, you lot. Rants community. Can we get creative with Noni's dribbling? Stop it. If you watch The Walking Dead, say no more. Say no fucking more. Man said he's got the Walking Dead dribble. That's the best one. I think that is the best one so far, bro. Just know the way them zombies. It's the way
them zombies, bro. They're dragging their foot, blood. I'm telling you, that's how man move, blood. I swear down, that's how they man move, cuz.
Hey, look, some of the Chelsea are getting hot. Just laugh, man. You know it's funny, bro. You know it's funny. Like sometimes you gotta laugh, even if it's your own club, man. Sometimes.
No, I hear that. Madueke, he's not good though. So,
bro, as I said, like these man, you think Chelsea 3 years ago are trying to tell me Madueke can get like he's the guy. These man wanted Cho out, bro. These man said Pulisic was shit. Now all of a sudden Madueke's all right.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you see how
true.
the level?
It's true. Because Pulisic's actually good. He just kept getting injured. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
Pulisic's better than Madueke.
bro, his hamstring just exploded in that FA Cup final, like literally exploded. Running at full pace, hamstring went like that, bro. Yeah,
No,
no,
you're
but
right.
that
No,
man.
100%, bro. But that's where football is right now, bro. It's the same at Man United, bro. Certain man that
Yeah,
would be running out, bro. The man are talking about, oh yeah, but they're gonna develop and all that, broski. We never been a development center,
yeah. Where was this energy for Memphis? But man, I'm
bro. But
happy.
that's what I'm saying. Bury these Donnies, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Where was that energy for these ballers? But this is the thing, like, them man wanted to get rid of Wolf and all them things there when we had Zaha, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
we had Zaha, yeah. The man were like, oh, maybe he's not at the level and all that, bro. Zaha's better than Garnacho and Hoyland, bro. Even at that age, a young Zaha, bro. Do you know what
He's
I'm
better than
saying?
them now. He's way better
Yeah,
than.
but that's what I'm saying. But even when he was their age, he was better than them. Like, Wolf
Yeah,
was terrorizing defenders, yeah, in the Prem.
yeah. I'd say
Terrorizing them.
even I said it, Memphis, like Memphis was not liked a lot from what I remember.
He
Memphis got
wasn't.
bad stick in it. Yeah. And I know because he come from PSV and he had the banging free kicks and that. And everyone had I know everyone remembers that one performance in the Europa League where he tore it up. There was that one performance in the Europa League and he didn't really kind of kick on from there. But I look at Memphis and go, them times go, but that Memphis was better than all the wingers they got now. Like
Oh,
easily.
easy.
Like clear. You know what I'm saying? Would you take Memphis now? He's available now.
Yeah, 100%. On a free, I'll take Memphis, bro. We need a striker. It's one of them ones. He fits the
Plays
profile.
plays all of them, innit? Plays
Yeah,
all of
but
them.
he fits the profile of the striker we need, innit? I'll take Memphis. I'll take Tony. I'll take that Zerky you as well. The
Joshua
other
Zerkzee,
Dutch. Yeah. Them three are similar profile in that false nine kind of roaming striker role. That's what I want. I don't want no big target man. I don't want any of that. I need a player that's good on the ball, that can drop into the midfield and link up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because if we're getting a footballing manager, if we do end up with De Zerbi likes his strikers to drop into midfield in the build-up and the wingers to run past them. So I need a striker that can drop into midfield and be comfortable in traffic, bro. Like none of these goal poachers, bro. I don't care about all that.
No, I hear it. I think we was having a conversation yesterday about someone like Lautaro Martinez. And I was saying that obviously because Lautaro Martinez, everyone kind of says he's washed in it, like he's shit and that, and he's not that good.
I don't like him.
I think the thing is with players like Lautaro Martinez, it's because he didn't have a good World Cup, and I think in the Champions League he's been underwhelming. But if we're talking about pure goal scorers, I don't think there's enough of those in the Prem. I think we have the Premier League we have this thing of signing Hoylands and Nunez's at existential prices, when I really think what a lot of teams miss is kind of that.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't say he's a pure goal scorer. He's a link man, innit?
Yeah, but he's also, I think he's a gunman. Genuinely, he's a gunman. From the age of 21, if you're scoring 20 goals domestically for 5 years in the year, since the age of 21 to 26, you can't not be a gunman. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. He misses chances. I'm not going to act like he's a sniper in it. He's not a sniper. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't even think Isak's a sniper. This season, he's had that type of season. But a lot of men do miss chances.
Yeah, Isak's not a sniper at all, bro. Like, he scores goals, but he will miss 3 times the amount of chances that he scores, in it, Isak.
Yeah. And but I do think Lautaro, again, he's one of those strikers for me, right foot, left foot. He's not going to bully a 6-foot centre back, but he's good in the air. Like Diogo Jota, you know what I'm saying? Man can use his head. You know what I'm saying? I think some of those strikers are a bit underrated because, how many times do we see wingers in the Premier League hit the byline and no one in the 6-yard box? You know what I'm saying? And
I know what you mean. But them guys are they're heavily reliant on the environment that they're in, those kind of players, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think I listen, I don't see him going to Arsenal, but I don't think it's as bad a signing as what people think. Because
he doesn't go to Arsenal.
I think people say, oh, he'll get bullied in the Premier League. Stop looking at man through the Aguero lens, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no one gonna be Aguero. You know, Aguero's goals to games record is better than Henry's.
I'll be
Like,
real. If they
come
get
on.
Lautaro Martinez, I don't know how much he improves them. Not because he's not good, but because the profile of player he is, he's still not what they need, in my opinion. Like, do you know what I mean? Even the Isak thing, he's not really what they need either. Do you know what I'm
That's like
saying?
number one for most fans. You ask most Arsenal fans what they want.
Yeah, but the thing is, these Arsenal fans, they don't watch Newcastle every week and they just see, the goals that Isak scores. Do you know what I'm saying? And they just say, he scores good goals, he's sick, this, that, and the other. Bro, Arsenal create so many chances, in that box from just cutbacks. They just need someone that's going to be in the box to put the ball in the goal, blood. I'll be real. All this extra out the box stuff that Isak does and all that, Arsenal don't need that. They got Martinelli, a man, to do that shit. They just need someone that's going to activate within the width of the 18-yard box. That's all they need. Now, all this extra shit, the problem with a lot of these Arsenal fans is they think that aesthetics, is what they need from a centre forward. You don't need that from a centre forward. You got all the aesthetics outside the box. You got the Erdegaard. You know what I mean? You've got wide players that are putting the ball in the box. You need someone that when they receive the ball in the box, the second touch is in the back of the net. Like a Giroud, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out your feet, put it in the goal, bro. Just like a more clinical version of a Giroud, bro. Or a more mobile version. Do you know? That's all you need, bro. If Kai Havertz could finish, he would be fine.
Yeah.
He would be fine, but he can't finish, bro. The amount of times he makes runs in behind, he's one-on-one with the keeper and he hits the keeper. If he could turn a lot of them chances that he misses into goals, he's fine. He's fine, bro. That's the only thing that he can't finish, bro. And I'll be real, in football, finishing is a dying art, bro. It's a dying art, bro. So when you look at someone like a Dovbyk or something like that, Arsenal need to be looking at a striker like that. It might not be the prettiest thing, but this brother knows where the back of the net is. That's what Arsenal need. Even fucking Garassi and that, we're linked with him. Arsenal should be linked to the striker like that, bro. You can just link play and put the ball in the net. But they're not linked to those players because they want these pretty players that are going to do all the pretty shit. They don't need that. They got everyone else to do that. They do not need that, bro. Arsenal have a system that creates a lot of chances. Now they just need someone that's there to score, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think Garassi's going Dortmund, but what?
Yeah, I think so too.
But the thing is with these gunmen, I think as well, like the gunmen of today still are volume finishers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not proper finishers. They're not proper finishers.
Yeah. The guys that we call gunmen is just to the standard that we see today.
Yeah, they're not proper finishers. They're not proper.
Like, very rare to see a sniper. Don't get me wrong, Garassi, that Stuttgart, bro, he's season 28 games, 28 goals. And the range of finishing that I've seen from him is crazy. But again, will it be able to translate? I do look at a lot of his finishing. I feel like he's had a lot of time and space with the goals he scored. I think the striker position for Arsenal is very open. As I said, you can go for so many different profiles. You can go the Taro Martinez direction, where do you want a fox in the box guy?
I think the Lautaro thing though is it's what they always do, man. Like Arsenal always get the mad technical player that look.
I wouldn't even say he's mad technical though.
I think he is. I think he's very technical. I think he's good. Like he's better at linking than he is scoring. Like when you look at him receiving the ball, popping it off for people, he's a facilitator. Like he's not the main striker. He's the striker off the main striker. When I look at him, I don't see him as a main striker.
Yeah, because he's had his obviously two best seasons with Lukaku in the two and with Thuram in the two. He's got the golden boot in both seasons and they've won the league.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But he's more of a facilitator for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just like the Lacazette and the Aubameyang thing.
Yeah, he definitely works better in the front too.
But that's what I mean. He's not Aubameyang. Like, do you know what I mean? He's the Lacazette to the Aubameyang, innit? And it's like
how about this? Aubameyang. You know what's funny? Aubameyang and Lacazette gone back to the French league and just done bits. Has anyone just deep? Anyone like just low key deep?
Listen, Aubameyang's finishing is what Arsenal are missing right now. Because I'll be real, It's one of them ones where it's just he doesn't have the link play. That's all it is, because
yeah.
he's a better finisher than he's got a better finisher than Jesus, but he don't have the link play. So it's one of them ones where with what Jesus has done, they might as well have kept Lacazette, bro. He couldn't have done worse than Jesus. I'll be real. Lacazette would have scored more goals.
In this system, like when Arsenal actually got good, do you reckon Lacazette bags like 10 to 15 in this system? Because this season, so. Last season, 35 games, 27 scored, 5 assists. This season, 29 games, 19 goals, 2 assists. Does Lacazette? Because remember, Lacazette was part of Arsenal's shit.
I thought he was a good technical player, Lacazette. Still, I can't lie, bro. I just thought that he got blamed for them dying, but I never rated Lacazette, bro. His hold-up play was good. Do you know what I'm saying? He wasn't a great finisher, but he's all right, innit? But he's a better finisher than Gabriel.
He was a very good finisher when he arrived. When he arrived at Arsenal, his he had that short backlift type of finish. He had the no backlift finish. Yeah. He had that on lock. He done it a few times, done it against us actually. But I think with Lacazette, because Arsenal went through their really bad phase, I think again that seeped through to like players like Lacazette. Obviously, I don't want to say we're thrown under the bus, because Lacazette definitely had times where he just wasn't good enough. Like, we can't act like he didn't help himself. He did not help himself for large periods of time, especially. But I feel like at the same time, his situation at Arsenal was always a bit jaded, because he had a decent first season or first 6 months, looked like he was going to be the main man. Then they went and signed Aubameyang. Now all of a sudden, Aubameyang's kind of switching between left wing and up top. And then when Aubameyang was getting the golden boot, Lacazette was kind of coming off the bench, sometimes playing in Europa League. Do you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like stop, start. And I don't think Lacazette was ever good enough to be his best self with a stop-start time frame, like with stop-start minutes. He's not that good. He's not that good. He'd have to play consistently, like how he did in France. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's definitely someone who I think in this system probably would have done the same as Kai Havertz.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he would have done any worse. Do you know what I mean? The chances are he would have done better, because he's more explosive. And I just think he's just got more of a physical presence to him. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I don't think it's mad complicated what Arsenal need. I don't think it's mad complicated at all. I just think that they need a proper striker, not someone that's a 10 but is playing up front, like someone that knows that their job is to put the ball in the net. They just need someone that knows that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Kai Havertz cannot score, and man can get away with, like he does these other things and all that. Yeah, that's great, innit? But I think that they just need someone that's ruthless in the box. And even if it's not even someone to start, they need someone that they could bring off the bench, that's going to score them goals. Almost like when we had Chicharito, blood, and we couldn't score. We had someone that we could just bring on that was just an absolute scoundrel, blood, and he'll just find the ball in the box, similar to like a Jota or something like that. Yeah. They just need someone like that. That's all they need. There's someone like that. I don't think that it's mad complicated what they need, bro. I don't think so, man. But they always go for the same polished, looks good on the ball kind of center forward. That's what they get. That's what they always get. And I don't think that's necessarily what they need now.
Yeah, no.
Man saying Arteta got a new contract, bro. That's not confirmed, bro. If that's confirmed, there'll be a source or something like that. Ain't confirmed, brother. But there's gonna be a mad one still. Big up everyone inside. Smash up the likes.
There was no, so go on.
No, go on, bro.
I was gonna say there was some whispers, and I'll be speaking about this on my stream a little bit later. Arne Slot is keeping his eye on apparently Ollie Watkins. Prefers him to Darwin Núñez apparently.
Yeah, that's not really fucking hard to see why. You know what I'm saying? That's not really hard to see why. Do you know what I mean? So
I still say Ollie Watkins does miss his fair chances, but Ollie Watkins does have an ice cold element in certain moments that you go, oh, that's why I bought him. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, how many times do we talk about that chip against Arsenal? How many times do we talk about that? Moments like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. He's a good player still. Do you know what I mean? It'll be interesting.
He's constantly improving Watkins as well. You know, that's the thing. I feel like his drive off the pitch is criminally underrated. Like he is constantly like Ollie Watkins is not supposed to be a Premier League top striker, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. He was not supposed to be anyone. He was probably supposed to be a Chris Wood. He'll get you 10-12 out of Bournemouth. You know what I'm saying? He'll get you 10-12 out of Bournemouth or Brentford. And you can say, oh, yeah, he's decent. He's not a scrub, but he's decent. He ain't getting into any of our clubs, though. Not even.
Yeah, like a Solanke, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
For me, like, I like the training drills that he always does, bro. Man, he works his ass off, innit? He really does put in the work. So I feel like his desire to want to do better and do more, I think that's why we're seeing what we're seeing with him. Whether he'd fit the Liverpool build, I think under Arne Slot, more than Darwin Núñez, innit? But I'm not gonna not give Darwin Núñez a chance. I have kind of sat and thought about it. It's a new manager, so everyone probably should get a chance. But if Slot
that's where I am as well. To be honest, we get the Zerbi, like
there's certain man.
Most players I'll give a chance, innit? Most players. There's certain man that I've already written them off, and I know they're not good. But other than that, it's one of them ones where I'll give them a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them ones. Because, like, I know people were saying to me, Rants, how do you think Bruno fits in and that under the Zerbi? Bro, if we get the Zerbi, I think Bruno does fit in. Because I think that, and not saying that Bruno's not leaving, by the way, because there's noise that Saudi want him and also our owners don't want to give him the money he wants. So there is a possibility he does leave. Do you know what I'm saying? However, with him, his strengths are his mobility, the fact that he runs around, he doesn't get injured a lot, and he covers a lot of ground, which would help in a man-for-man pressing system, but his weaknesses are his football IQ. So if he actually buys into what the manager tells him to do and doesn't give the ball away and actually presses effectively instead of running around like an idiot, he can be an asset. But I don't know how coachable he is. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't shown his time at Man United that he's coachable. He's always just done whatever he's wanted. So it's Bruno.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if Bruno's coachable. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's got no football IQ. When it comes to pressing, when it comes to reading danger, like he runs a lot, but he never gets anywhere near the ball. Like it just looks like it's just passion, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
One of the ones that is he being coached? It's one of these ones. Is he ignoring instructions, or does every manager he walks into Man United give him free reign?
He got free reign under Ollie. Ollie said to him, yo, just do what you did at Sporting. And this manager has pretty much given him free reign to just run around. Do you know what I'm saying? But under the Zerbi, everything is about being in certain positions and occupying certain spaces. Like you can't just go wherever you want. And if you do that, he'll drop you. Do you see what I'm saying? So if Bruno can pick up the system and he can actually use his brain, and pick up what's needed of him, his mobility will be useful. Do you know what I'm saying? And if obviously he won't be able to do this hoofball thing because the Zerbi won't allow it, because that's not how he plays. So it's one of them things where if he can adapt his strengths to the team, and minimize his weaknesses, the stupid decisions he makes, then there's a place in the team for him. Do you know what I'm saying? But all of these 40-yard hopeful balls are going to turn into 5-yard passes. And that's when Bruno's at his best, when he doesn't try and overcomplicate the game and he just plays the simple pass. Under the new manager, he'll have to do that. But he'll have to change his game a lot. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he's capable of doing it, but I wouldn't write him off and say that he's not. Because when he plays for Portugal, he plays different. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where he'll probably positionally be moved, because the Zerbi doesn't really play a 10. He plays he likes to play strikers dropping into the midfield. So the likelihood is Bruno might have to play in the midfield too. And I don't know if he can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But he might be able to do it. I don't know. Play him in the McAllister position.
bro, for me, with Bruno Fernandes, he just should have got dashed in that second striker Dele Alli role that he done when he came in. So therefore, he doesn't have to get involved in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen Bruno at the
But he's
halfway
not a
line.
good enough finisher for that, though. I'll be real. He's not. Like, his finishing's overrated. Like, Bruno's not good in 1v1s or nothing like that, bro. Like, he's not actually a good finisher. He's just he shoots a lot, but he's not a good finisher. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem with it. Like, his finishing is mad overrated. Most of his goals are penalties. And the ones that aren't penalties, yeah, they're him arriving late and box crashing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not him one-on-one with the keeper, slotting keepers and stuff like that. Nah, he doesn't do that. He's not a finisher.
When he first came in, he could do it quite well. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Bruno's game has changed. Because listen, I don't care what anyone says. Bruno's first 18 months at Man United were good in it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as good as what people say. I still think Pogba was the one.
They were good goal scoring things, but again, because Pogba was in the midfield, he could just run and arrive late. He was doing the Bellingham box crashing thing.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I think Pogba was just heavily overlooked. Again, I'll never forget what man were doing to Pogba. I'll never forget. I just can't forgive such blasphemy. But bro, like I've always said that with Bruno Fernandes, he just will always want to do everything, but he's not good enough to do everything, if that makes sense. Like, I think, if I'm being honest, I think he has bags of ability. If we're just talking on paper, he's got bags of ability. But for me, it just gets cancelled out by this. It just gets, so it's for me, it's redundant.
What's the ability? I don't think he's got bags of ability at all.
I think he does. I think his passing ability in the final third is actually really good. But I feel like because he's consistently trying things, that it's like, you know, the guy that just spams the Hollywood all the time too much. And for me, he's not like a horrible dribbler. When I say bags of ability, I think that's too much.
He's not good at dribbling, bro.
Like, yeah, like, I'm saying
he doesn't carry the ball at all. He doesn't carry the ball at all.
No. I'm not even talking about his dribbling. I'm talking about just his ability to find the pass. I think his shooting, his ball striking is very good. I think he can pass with both feet. I just feel like consistently he does things so many times that he's like, I feel like he consistently tries to prove that he can do something, and it makes him look worse than he is a lot of the time. I think for me, it's his intellect, it's his game IQ that just is really, for me, I've never seen anything, not I've never seen it, but his game IQ for me really is something that is just, I just don't get it in it. It just confuses me. For a player who can pick out a pass like he can, to have the IQ that he does with some of his decision making, like how can someone look as crap as he does sometimes, but pick out that assist he did for Kobe in the final? It's actually, there's no middle ground with him.
Yeah, you know, but the thing is, that assist that he played for Kobe Mino, the Brer tries that stuff every week and it never comes off, bro.
That's my point, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, man are going on like he does that all the time, bro. Like, that's the best assist that he's probably ever got in a Man United shirt, yeah. And most of the time, yeah, he does that. He passes it to the other team, bro. It just so happened that this time it came off. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, yeah, what I can't stand, yeah, in modern football is right now, yeah, I can play a 90-minute game and someone can make a compilation of me, yeah, that's a minute and a half long that makes me look like I absolutely ran the show. You know, them ones there, bro, and I was fucking shit. You know, like that. And this is a problem, like, because when people talk about passing, yeah, for me, yeah, good passers of the ball, yeah, have variety in their passing. They can play little lofted passes. They can play drilled grass cutters across the floor. Do you know what I'm saying? Their man can put top spin on it. They can do all these. He can't do that. He can't do that, bro. He's similar to Rashford. Their man strike the ball, yeah, cleanly, but they just strike the ball the same way all the time, bro. That there's no variation in anything. Like Rashford crosses like he's shooting. Bruno crosses like he's shooting. Like there's no variety.
Bruno loves the instep crossing. He loves the little instep cross.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You're not supposed to cross with your instep, right? You shoot with that.
But the thing is, I feel like, again, I think he can do different types of crosses, but he just refuses to. Like I've seen him
That's
do the, you know, the
no good
Trivela.
to me,
I've
bro.
seen
That's like
Bruno
me
do.
saying, yeah, that I think I can fly. I just don't want to fly, bro. So, yeah, bro. Until you see me fly, how can you believe that I can fly, bro? That don't make
but I've seen Bruno. I've seen him do a few crazy Trivela balls and assists. Like he can do the Trivela thing. He can do it, but I've seen him do the Trivela assist.
Even the Trivela's not weighted. It's just hit hard.
Someone said Bruno knuckleballs his passes.
He does knuckleball his passes, bro. So does Rashford. Bro, the Trivela thing is not even a weighted Trivela, bro. That Trivela is just hit mad hard, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like that's what man need to understand. That passing is all about controlling the weight on your pass. But most of the time, because he passes into space, people are like, oh my days, he's made that pass. But bro, he's hitting grass, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the best passes of the ball, yeah, are passing into someone's stride or passing to someone. Most of his passes that he gets credit for are into space. Anyone can hit space, bro. Like anyone, bro. It doesn't take no real ability to hit space. It doesn't. Hitting space is one of the most basic things in football, bro. It's one of the most basic things in football. For every that assist that Bruno got,
he does have variation though. I just feel like,
bro, the assist that Bruno got, for Kobe Mino, Odegaard would do that like 10 times in a game.
Yeah, but Odegaard is clear.
No, but the point is, that's what a good passer looks like. Someone that can control the weight on the pass consistently all the time.
I'm saying he's not consistent. I'm saying he does have variation. I'm saying, do you know what I'm saying? He does have variation.
If you can't do it consistently, it doesn't count.
Variation of spams. I can hear that one.
Yeah, if you can't do it consistently, it doesn't count. Do you know what I'm saying? That's like saying, oh yeah, like I eat salads, like once a month, and you eat McDonald's all the other days. Like, cool, you can eat a salad, but how often do you eat a fucking salad? Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, bro. Just because you can do something once or twice, that doesn't mean that that's not your thing. That you're not known for that. That's not your thing, bro.
I'll stand on business when I think he does have I think he has more variation than what you're saying, but I don't think he's like the consistent maestro that people make him out to be. That's craziness.
Whatever you can do consistently, this is what man's gonna judge you on.
Yeah,
that's it. Period. I'm not judging someone on something that they do every now and then, because that's foolish.
Because that's like I said, I get what you're saying in that sense. It's like saying, oh well, he's got it in his locker, but he's not known for that.
That's like Rashford. That's like saying, oh, Rashford's a bad man because he scores goals every now and then. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, no. Like Rashford's got a world-class goal in his locker, but he's not a world-class finisher because most of the time he's gonna miss it. Just like most of the time Bruno's gonna fucking overhit the pass. Most of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. I judge players on what they consistently do. I can't say someone's got a good touch if they've got a good touch sometimes. That means you ain't got a good touch. You know what I'm saying? Man that have good touch, that means if I fizz this ball at you right now, I'm confident you're going to kill it. Can't say that with Bruno. First touch is lacking. Decision making's lacking. Weight of pass is lacking. Pass selection's lacking. Shot selection's lacking. The guy tried to score from the halfway line in the 93rd minute in the FA Cup final when we're protecting a 2-1 lead, bro. Passed it straight back to the goalkeeper. Like, them things there, I don't forgive stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where I don't care if he has the capabilities of doing something sometimes. I'm not going to pick you, because I feel like you might be able to do something, maybe, sometimes. Do you know? Nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, bro. So when I look at him, I look at a player that has the ability to do some very good things, but not a good player. Same with Rashford. Rashford's got the ability to do some good things, but he's not a good player. Do you get it?
Yeah, of course. That's why everyone does the whole on his day type beat.
But there you go. On his day is the worst thing, bro. On his day. You know what I'm saying? On my day, I can draw Rihanna, bro. On my day. You know the ones that On my day, you know them ones there. That man's had a few tequilas. I got the haircut. Man got the suit on and whatever. A man just got nothing to lose, bro. You know, like that. A man just running game and that. Like, and it might land in it. Do you know what I mean? And then it depends on them on their day players. It depends on who they're playing against, how they're feeling, what the weather's like. All these other.
I got Neymar's first touch on my day, but
that's what I mean. On my day, bro. Like, come on.
On my day. You know
on his day, them on his day players, nah, bro. I rate them players that on their worst day, I know that I'm still gonna get some.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. He was shit today, but his standard is 7 out of 10.
That's it, bro. And that's the thing, and that's why when people are chatting shit about Pogba, I knew, even on Pogba's worst day, he was gonna show me something that no one else on the pitch could do, and I was gonna be like, wow. Even when it's not his day. I'm gonna get a 60-yard grass cutter with the left foot.
This is what I knew that about Thiago. When people were telling me Thiago, he had a shit game, and I'm looking at some of the passes man's completing in between the lines that no one is seeing, by the way. I said, that's for his level. Yeah, he had an average game for his level. He's better than everyone else, though.
Yeah, that's it. But that's how I feel when I'm watching Pogba. That's how I feel like when I'm watching Sancho and these man. Even when Jadon's not having a good game and he's giving the ball away, because he's trying things, I know that it just takes one spark. Do you know what I mean? And he gets it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, it turns the game on his head, bro. And this is what it is. And when he's giving the ball away, it's not stupid overhit passes. Sometimes it's he's trying to be too cute and the other person hasn't read it. And all these other things. But how someone gives the ball away matters too to me. If you should give the ball away trying to be clever, trying to play that final pass, or you give the ball away trying to force a pass that's not on, it's not the same thing. I hate people that force passes, bro, because that means you don't trust yourself to keep the ball. Like, why you forcing it, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. Man saying he's Bellingham better than Bruno. I don't rate Jude Bellingham, bro. Like, I'll be real. I don't rate him. Is he better than Bruno? I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know. I don't know if he is better than Bruno.
Quick thing, Champions League final. Do you reckon Dortmund can do it? By the way, I'm just off topic.
I hope Dortmund can do it. I really, really hope they can do it, because my worst nightmare is Bellingham wins the Ballon d'Or, bro. That's my nightmare. My worst nightmare, bro. Because that would confirm that football's officially dead for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if they win the Champions League, I think he gets it.
But I'm saying because you know I want it for Royce and for Hummels in it personally. But I just feel like how many times have we seen this love story final in the Champions League and Real Madrid just go?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I want it for Jadon Sancho, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't lie. If Real Madrid are gonna win it, I just hope that Vinny bags a hattie or something and Vinny gets the Ballon d'Or, because I can't take a Jude Ballon d'Or, bro. I'll be honest. Can't take it. It ruined my year, bro. Honestly. Because the game I love is in the bin if he wins it.
It's one of those ones, man. I feel like we're gonna have to get used to new types of players winning the Ballon d'Or, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna be at that time where, because it's not Messi and Ronaldo no more, normal people will win the Ballon d'Or. Like, I think it's gonna get. We are gonna enter that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be Vinny and Haaland each year like it'll be Messi and Ronaldo. I don't think it's gonna go back to the Nedveds, the Michael Owens. Do you know what I'm saying? The Kaká.
It will, and it needs to go back to that. Don't you? Yeah, of course. I hated the Ronaldo and Messi monopoly. I want it to go back to that. Before that, Ronaldinho was the only player that won it 3 years in a row. Before that, it never happened. It was like 2 years max. I think R9 got it 2 years back to back, and then someone else took it. Like, this is
Owen had it. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo his first one a bit later on. You know,
bro. It happens like that, bro. So for me,
if Haaland ever got the ban,
he's not getting that though. He's not getting that. I don't think he'll ever win it. I'll be real. Like, people are starting to suss him now, so I think he's done with that, man. But
you know what's tapped though, bro? The players that were like so good in the era of Ronaldo and Messi, they must be thinking, fuck, why couldn't these man not like? These man couldn't run just a little early retirement type beat, like. Because how about this? If these man didn't exist, Salah or Mane, one of them get a Ballon d'Or, I think. One of them get one.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Neymar
saying?
gets multiple Ballon d'Ors.
Neymar gets multiple. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking multiple. I think Lewandowski and Suarez might get one each in there.
Yeah,
One of them
possibly.
two. I think Suarez probably does get one actually. I think I'm being Suarez definitely gets one in there.
Suarez gets, yeah, at least. Hazard probably gets one.
I think Bale would have got one. Bale would have got one.
Even Griezmann could have nabbed one.
Yeah, is it mad to say VVD 18, 19? It's not impossible.
He's a defender. It's not impossible, but yeah, like
he comes third between Ronaldo and Messi, innit? On the votes thing, I think maybe if we won the league, it would have been a bit easier. Another one, Hazard, I think would have got one.
Yeah, Hazard for sure.
Hazard would have got one.
There's bare man that could have got it. You're right. It's crazy, man, and that's why I know football's mad, innit? But I don't know, the parameters for being world class, for all these things have just changed, man. I think that Ronaldo and Messi's thing, yeah, was different. Ronaldo's thing was a numbers thing, and Messi's thing was a Messi thing. You know them, man.
Yeah, bro. But people understand, like Messi was Iniesta, Xavi, and Ronaldo. That is all of them. He was all of them. He could do him. He could do Messi. But you see what Iniesta and Xavi were doing.
You could do the Iniesta Xavi thing and the Suarez thing, bro.
Like, all of it. He could do all of it. This is what I'm saying, bro. You put man in centre mid, he's looking like Xavi and Iniesta. Put man up top, he's looking like Suarez. Put man on the wing, you get it. He's looking like Ribery and Cassano fused with the Dragon Ball, with the Patara earrings, bro. That's what's happening, bro. That's what's happening.
He's different, innit? Like Messi is, bro. He's cracked, blood. Like it's one of them ones where, bro, like I don't think people understand that Messi and Ronaldo aren't even close as footballers. And the funny thing is, yeah, like it's mad. I see shout out Pound Sterling as well. Man's going on Winners Talking again in a couple of weeks, bro. This bro posted an old clip from last time I went there, talking about CR7 and that. About them man are talking about top 10 players of all time, and I said, yeah, he's not in mine. Yeah, and man were like, what do you mean he's not in yours and this, that, and the other, bro? And then I see Rio commented under it yesterday, bro, because I know Rio is sipping from the CR7 Kool-Aid because that's his guy, innit? Because they played together. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, the kind of footballers I like, yeah, I don't care about stats.
Yeah,
you know the ones there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about stats, bro. Like, I really don't care, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's one of them ones where I like football the way I like football, bro. I like pure footballers. CR7 is not a pure footballer. So it's one of them ones where when I am picking, yeah, my top 10 footballers, I'm picking them on, yo, these football purists, yeah, who do I like? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, Rio just said, oh, what? Like, question mark kind of thing. He didn't really say nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, yeah, man said Rooney said it himself on the overlap with Neville. Messi is clear. Of course he is. When I'm thinking about pure footballers, yeah, that I've watched, yeah, bro, I don't even put CR7 ahead of Figo and Rui Costa, bro, for Portugal. These brothers that I watched. When I'm talking about pure football, yeah, and bro, you ask a lot of these Portuguese man, bro, their man will tell you about Rui Costa, bro. Brother, Rui Costa, yeah, their man was saying that Rui Costa was better than Zidane, you know. Bro, you're not old enough, probably. You're probably not old enough.
I've had to look back in it, because there's certain legends that, and I'm not afraid to say it, there's certain legends that were like on FIFA, bro, that I've had to go back and look at, like from like the 70s and the 80s, bro. And I've had to go on YouTube and go, right, man, I got the legend cards on FIFA. What were these man really on? There's one striker, bro. There's one Brazilian player who he was the real inventor of the flip flap. Before Ronaldo, before Ronaldinho, before Rivaldo, he was doing the flip flap. I've forgotten his name's escaping me, innit? But I actually went back and watched my man the other day. There's certain man that were doing shit in the 80s and 70s that were very fucked, innit? Like it was cracked what these man, bro. These men are doing flip flaps with like bare stuff on the pitch and that, and making it look
bro, bruv, like when you see dribblers like Garincha and stuff, like like brother, like man don't understand some of the footballers, Jarzinho as well, but these man are ballers,
safe,
bro. You know what it is, yeah, like a lot of these man, they don't understand, bro. Like everyone likes what they like in football. Some people like the PMP thing. A lot of these young G's like the PMP thing. They like the Mbappe thing. When I watch Mbappe, I'm like, cool, this is whatever. He won the genetic lottery. When I look at his footballing ability, I've not seen him do anything that I find out of this world, bro. Nothing out of this world at all. Because I've seen better dribblers, I've seen better finishers, I've seen better everything. He just might be one of the quickest footballers I've ever seen. That's about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to pure footballers, yeah, pure football that man's seen, there's loads of ballers that I've seen that are better than CR7. And I don't just mean like in terms of attacking. If we take the numbers away and I just look at pure footballers, when I look at someone, even someone like a Sergio Busquets or a Luka Modric or Rui Costa or Figo, blood.
Oh, but
Like,
by
bro,
the way, it was Revellino, by the way.
Revellino. Why did I? Yeah. Okay. Like, bro, I'll be real, yeah. Like some of the ballers that I've seen play football, yeah, that man never even used to rate. Even when I think about Marcelo, who was a left back, bro. When I talk about pure footballers, he's one of the best pure footballers I've ever seen. Like Eden Hazard, like one of the best pure footballers I've ever seen. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of these ballers, yeah, bro. Like when I look at CR7, bro, even when you look at when I look at CR7 now, yeah, without the explosiveness and the pace, bro, he's just a brother now that plays on the shoulder and scores tap-ins, bro. The first touch ain't there. He can't dribble past players no more. Bro, all the technical side of the game has evaporated from his game, bro, because he relied so much on his explosiveness. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Romario's got better feet than him at 52.
No, sir.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen Romario play. Yeah.
Bruv, Romario in his 50s now is better than him on the ball now. Do you know what I'm saying? And people don't want to admit it, but it's the truth. Like the technical side of his game got massively overrated, yeah, and it was a PMP thing. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the same with Mbappe. As soon as Mbappe like loses quite a bit of pace, yeah, his whole thing's gonna fall off the shelf, bro. It's going to, bro. For me, pure footballers are what you can do with the ball at your feet. And all these people that want to say, oh, effectiveness and GA, take all that out of here. I judge footballers on what they can do with a football, just like I judge, tennis players on what they can do with a tennis racket. That's why Roger Federer's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT, bro. Cool. Djokovic might have been a better athlete and all these other things, but bro, with that tennis racket in his hand, bro, that was his lightsaber, bro. He was untouchable. He was the king of the Jedis, bro. Roger Federer, bro. Like when I look at CR7, it's majority P&P, bro. Because where's the first touch gone? And then even his free kicks, this knuckleball hit and hope, eyes closed thing. And Messi's just passing it in the top corner. Like, bro, it's nah.
The only thing
I grew up watching Italian football with R9s. Do you know what I mean? The Nedveds. Do you know what I mean? The Rakobas, the Batistuters, and all these other guys. And then man are impressed by CR7 because he's got pace. And bruv, get out of here, bro. Like on a technical level, man grew up. I've got an Italy Del Piero shirt.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? I got a Del Piero shirt. I got a Totti shirt.
Totti's thing was tapped, bro.
I grew up seeing man do all these things, and all these men were technically better than him. So how can I put him in my top 10? Yeah, knowing the man that I've grown up watching. Like I can't even. He's not even a better footballer than Dennis Bergkamp, bro. He's not.
No, but Dennis Bergkamp is a disgusting. Yeah, Dennis.
Yeah, but bro, but this is what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about pure footballers. Yeah. He can't even chat to Bergkamp, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I look at stuff like that, yeah, how can I honestly, yeah, knowing the footballers that I appreciate and the football, what I call football, how can I put him in my top 10? How can I ahead of Iniesta and all these other guys? I can't do it. In terms of pure footballers, he's not even better than Neymar. He's not better than Hazard. He's not, bro.
He's not. No, he's not.
It's just it's the goals, bro. It's the goals.
The only thing I'll say with Ronaldo is that man was so consistent. Just have to rate him. You have to rate him.
I hear that, but then that's a different story.
Because bro, the scariest of man's consistency, bro. Like I understand. This is why I say when people say my top 10, that's why you gotta be very like. You have to be very. What do you mean by your? If it's like your top 10 or general opinions top 10, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, Suarez is the best striker I've seen with my two eyes.
Suarez is a better pure footballer than him as well.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he is. Of course he is. But
he's another one. And if we're talking about out and out strikers, Aguero's better than him as well. You know, like that. So again, here's my thing. Yeah, I said that Ronaldo will go down as one of the best goal scorers in football history, but for me, he's not the best footballer.
Arguably the best.
Exactly. But again, it's only because of the numbers. Because when we look at pure finishing, Aguero's better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen bare man that are better pure finishes than him. I've seen, bro, this guy is a high volume goal scorer, bro. He high volume. Like, I grew up seeing guys that just scored goals. Like, Batistuta is probably one of my favorite number 9s. Like, Batistuta was scoring.
On that Milito.
Bro.
What do I know about Moped Milito?
Bruv, them man Trezeguet and all these brothers that were just pure goal scorers, bro. Like, they weren't on...
Bro, helmet head Milito, yeah?
Bro.
You know helmet hair Milito, when he used to just take it down and just put it in the bottom bins.
But this is what I'm saying. So, if I think about that, yeah? If I think about finishing, if I think of Andrei Shevchenko at AC Milan finishing, if I think of even fucking Falcao, yeah, prime Falcao finishing, like, these men are 9s, innit? These men are 9s. CR7's not a 9 like them, because when it comes to finishing, he's not even better than Van Persie. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about pure 9s, he's not in the conversation, yeah, for finishing with pure 9s. But then if I think about pure footballers, he's not in that either. He's an elite athlete that's put up great numbers, and he's a very good footballer. Very good, but very good.
It's the argument I have with Mo Salah. Like, Mo Salah is not Eden Hazard, Neymar. He's just a good footballer. He's a good footballer with alien consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, I don't think there's anything wrong with that personally, because I think to win, sometimes the pure footballer in football, especially in modern football, doesn't always win, bro.
No, most of the time they don't win. However, I'm still gonna back them because that's my thing. I'd rather watch Riquelme, than watch him. You know them ones there, like
100%.
Certain man would rather watch Mbappe, bro. Like, I'll rather watch, a Busquets masterclass, than watch fucking Mbappe, bro. That's what I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch Busquets doing Cruyff turns on the halfway line. I'd rather watch that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man saying CR7's a winger, but the thing is, the CR7 that you man know, it was not a winger, because most of you man are youths. You never saw him at Man United. You man only know CR7 at Real Madrid. So man can't say he was a winger, because if he never got the numbers he got, he wouldn't be in the conversations he was in. CR7 scored the majority of his goals after the age of 30. He was not on the wing at that time. So he played as a roaming number 9, bro. That's how he got all these numbers. That's how he was able to win these Ballon d'Ors. That's how he was able to win them, bro. Without all them Ballon d'Ors and the numbers, Ronaldo's not in the same conversations. He's not. So you can't say he's a winger. No. He's a goal scorer. That's why he's been in these conversations. So man can't turn around, and go on like the way CR7 was playing at Man United. He played like that for 10 years. He didn't. He played like that for like 3 years, and then he went up front and was just scoring goals, blood. That's all he was doing. So everyone is getting twanged by his numbers. When you actually look, with your eyes, when it comes to pure finishing, a lot of his goals were very much the same. In the 6-yard box, headers and first-time finishes. That's what they were. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why man are pretending, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why man are pretending, bro. I'll be real. Like, when it comes to out-and-out number 9s, he don't have the variety of finishing, like dinking the keeper and stuff. Like, bro, man never scored goals like that. He never had that finesse finish as a centre. Bro, he just strikes the ball well. Most of the time he scores, he's just putting his foot through it.
But I still think, though, for someone who strikes the ball well, to do it, because, you know, when, as I said, remember, I think we had this conversation a couple of weeks back, bro. You see, when someone knows their limitations, but they enhance they enhance what they're good at so much, it can't be stopped. I respect that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because certain man.
No, but I get that as well. But that's why I don't put Alan Shearer. When I talk about top finishers, I don't put Shearer in them, because most of the time, man just laced everything. Like, you know, them ones there. Like, to me, the best finishers in the world, have variety in their finishes, bro. Them man know when to side foot finesse it, when to dink the keeper, when to round the keeper, when to put their foot through it. Do you know what I mean, bro? When man are through on goal and they just blast everything, to me, yeah, that don't put you in the elite bracket of finishing. It doesn't.
No, I hear it.
Because you have to have the Arsenal, bro. You have to have the different finishes. You have to have the different Arsenal, bro.
I think you don't have to have the Arsenal. I think in the conversation of your variety of finishes and how good you are at putting the ball in the net with a variety of finishes, I think that comes into the conversation if you want to say, okay, who's the better finisher? But the better finisher isn't always the better goal scorer. I know that sounds mad to say.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. But there's loads of different reasons why that's not the case. Because sometimes being a better goal scorer than someone could just be being in the right system or having the right supply line.
Jota is a better finisher than Mo Salah. Do you know what I'm saying? But Salah has got so many goals from so many high volume chances. Yeah. He will put himself in the right place. But
that's because Salah probably gets more chances than Jota.
Yeah. And that's credit to Salah. It's not Salah's
fault. That's also credit to the system as well. And also, it's harder in the modern game to get the space and time that you get playing centrally. The space and time is on the wing.
Yeah, of course. And this is what I'm saying. And when we're thinking with Mo Salah also has a very wide range of finishes. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he has the trademark cut in and score, but I actually haven't seen him do that consistently in a while. You know, the cut in and score that he used to do when he was like 26, 25. Like I've seen Salah score the Aguero thing. Remember when Aguero sliced it on the byline and it still went in? He did it against me, bro. In fact, it was against me. Do you remember that goal? I've seen Salah do that in the champs, bro. He sliced the ball from the byline with his right foot out, and he's scored. I've seen man score from near the halfway line. I've seen Salah score every type. I've seen him score a backwards header.
No, I hear it. I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, if you, I'll be real. If you never watched football in its pinnacle, in the 90s, Italian football and that, if you didn't watch that, you can't chat to me about underrating anyone. I'll be real. You can't chat to me because man ain't seen real finishers, because we live in an era now where the best strikers in the world are not very good. Harry Kane is by far the best number 9 in the world, and it's not even close, innit? You know, like that. There's no pure finishers left in football now. So even fucking, what's his name? Erling Haaland, he's not even that good at finishing. And he's one of the best goal scorers in the world, and his bag is so dead. He's got a dead bag, bro. That cut in left foot, side foot. That's it. He's 6'5". He can't even head the ball that well. Like, bro, man misses headers.
He doesn't even do that often. You know the finish you're talking about that Haaland's done? He done it on the... You don't even do that often as well, by the way. You don't do that often.
Bro, he's not even a good finisher, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless you, are old enough Man United fan, to remember having Ruud van Nistelrooy in that box, blood, and every time the ball dropped to him, bro, man was wheeling away celebrating because man knew it was in the net. Don't chat to me about finishers, bro, because that's a proper finisher. Finishers like that don't exist no more. There's no one even remotely close to him now. That's a finishing bag. That's if you play the ball into me in the box at thigh height, I'm controlling it, putting it in the net. Chest height, controlling it, putting it in the net. Head height, I'm heading it in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that is finishing. Finishing, is no matter how the ball comes to me, I'm finding a way of that ball ending up in the goal, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And and it can be first time. It can be 2 touch. It's not 1 touch to steady myself, then another touch to sit the defender down and then shoot. It's like, nah, bro. These men are real finishers, dispatch. Same with Van Persie. If you look at Van Persie's the goals he scored for Man United, in the season we won the league, bro. His first goal he scored against Fulham, bro. That volley, bro, across his body into the far corner.
The one that bounced and he hit it and it's gone like this.
But that's what I'm saying. And he's whipped it, bro. He whipped it on the half volley, bro. Like, proper strikers score goals like that. Do you know what I'm saying? There ain't no strikers in the game scoring those goals. I grew up on pure number 9s. So when I'm thinking about pure number 9s, the variety of goals they scored, the Hernan Crespos and all these guys, bro, that's a pure 9. Aguero's a pure 9.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. These 9s. CR7's not a 9 like that. He had a free role, blood, because he was so good, people just let him do what he want. But he's not a pure 9. He's not. And that's the point, bro. Even man, the same man like Roy Mackay and that, these man are 9s, bro. You get me? The game's different. The game's completely different. So if man is telling me, yeah, that I have a top 10, and top 10 is not positions, top 10 is the best players I've ever seen. Do you know how hard it is to fit man in a top 10 for me? Because I'm looking at midfielders, I'm looking at 10s, I'm looking at wingers, I'm looking at strikers, and even in my top 10, yeah, R9's probably the only 9 that gets in. The only one, because my top 10 is going to be full of midfielders, 10s, because they're the most technical players. They're the most technical players. So my top 10 is going to be full of tech man, like Iniesta and Modric and these guys. They're going to be in my top 10 that I've seen. And even then, I'm leaving out players that I love because I've seen too many good players. Way too many. Marcelo is one of the best technical players I've ever seen in my life. He's a left back. He could have played in any position.
Yeah, he is disgusting.
Any position. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I think about the amount of players that I have to leave out of my top 10, I'm not going to force a player in there just because of stats. I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I seen Figo and Rui Costa, and I don't even think he's the best Portuguese player of all time because I watched them too. And Figo was something else. Figo was something else entirely. A lot of people ain't young enough to see Figo. They never saw Figo. Quaresma was the better player, and Quaresma never had the better career. But in terms of pure footballer, Quaresma was better. And he would admit, and Quaresma would tell you that. And Ronaldo would tell you that as well.
Ronaldo's idol was Quaresma, bro.
Bruv, Quaresma got the move to Barcelona for a reason.
He was the 7. He was the number 7 before Ronaldo.
Bruv, he got the move to Barca because he was the better player, and then he didn't kick on. So when I choose my players, I'm choosing pure footballers. I don't care about stats, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care about stats.
Do you know what my hot take was? That I got laughed at by the man, and I was 100% wrong about it. Could I say I was categorically wrong? Hear this, friends. When Nani and Ronaldo were both at United, and the season before Ronaldo proper went like this, I said, because was Nani there for 6 months before that season, or was it season? How many seasons?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not long.
They weren't there. I think it was either 1 or 2 seasons.
Not long, because I believe Nani would have come in. He would have come in maybe in Ronaldo's last season, because Nani probably came in like 2009, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Nani and Anderson, they probably came in. Nani and Anderson.
Did they share a season together?
No, actually, no. They might have, but maybe like half a season or something.
I think it wasn't long, innit? But
it wasn't long, because Nani and Anderson, I think they came in. No, because when we won 2008, they were both on the bench. So I think that was their first. That was the first or second season.
Yeah, so Nani's first season was AIG.
Yes, it was. It was when we won the double.
Yeah, because he dunked on Arsenal heavily. I remember he done the kick-ups thing. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Hear this, yeah. And the man them could even vouch back in the day. When I was younger, bro, I looked at Nani and thought he was better than Ronaldo in it. Like, I'm not talking about like as in he was better. I preferred Nani to Ronaldo because I thought Nani had more to his game. I know he was different.
Nani was the better dribbler, but he wasn't better than him. You know what I mean? Nani's dribbling was crazy.
Even as a better player, I just thought Nani as a footballer, to me, had more he was a more. I don't want to say pure footballer because I wouldn't say Nani's a mad pure footballer.
No. When you're talking about pure football, as in like tech and all them things,
that's what I'm saying.
I could see it. No, I could see it. I could see what you're saying. But nah, you know them ones. He wasn't a better player than Ronaldo. But the pure baller thing, both feet, dribbling. Nani was slapping shots with both feet, like dribbling, doing madness.
Bro, how about this?
Nani
Rants,
looked more like a cage baller than Ronaldo, innit? Ronaldo's thing didn't
yeah.
look like caged off. Ronaldo's thing looked, I mean, yeah, Ronaldo's thing didn't look
Yeah,
caged off.
it was
Nani's
only
thing
for
looked
the
caged
start of
off.
the season. It was only for the first half of the season, innit? But I'll be real. Nani's 2-footed thing had me in a chokehold, bro.
Yeah, it was mad.
It
Both
had me,
feet.
like, it had me
Yeah.
in a chokehold, blood.
Yeah.
And he was, you know what it is for me? He was a cleaner dribbler than Ronaldo as well.
Yeah, he was. He was. He was. He had better close control. Ronaldo's thing was like step over, push it off down the line. Nani would fake the
Ronaldo was
shot,
more
drag it
skillful.
back, and then
Yeah.
fake it, and then drag it again, then flick it
But
between
remember,
people.
and
And
you've
that.
got to remember, in the Premier League, you see when players like Ronaldo and Nani dropped in, no one, I don't care what no one says, we hadn't seen anything like them two.
No, you're right. You're right.
At
You're
the
right.
volume that they were doing at. I'm not saying there's never been skillful players in the Premier League before Nani and Ronaldo, but the volume,
No, you're right.
and the way that they were doing it, it was like, that's why defenders were so baffed.
No, you're right. You're right. It was the speed at which they were doing these things as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
it's unheard of, bro.
yeah. No, you're right.
You know
You're
what?
right.
Thank you, Rants community. I thought when I said that I was gonna get serious.
No, but the problem is you're gonna get loads of these guys, yeah, that are CR7 fanboys, so they're gonna take it as a disrespect. You know them ones,
A
but
lot of
it's
the chat
like,
agreed with me. A lot of
no,
the
but
chat
bro,
yeah,
no, but my chat, because bro, my community are here because they see the game the way I see the game, else they wouldn't fucking be here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, bro, that's why I say when I talk about pure footballers, bro, because even someone like a Dimitri Payet, bro, pure footballer. Man can't tell me that CR7 is a better footballer than him, because he's not. You know them ones there, and this is what I mean about pure footballers, bro. Like, I've seen some real pure footballers, bro, and that's it. Like, bro, if I wouldn't pick you in a five-a-side, yeah, you're not a pure footballer to me. If I wouldn't pick you in a five-a-side, you know, like that. And this is just exactly what it is. Like, even this thing, yeah.
Wan-Bissaka couldn't play five, so Wan-Bissaka could not play five. So
I'm not picking Wan-Bissaka for fives. I'm not even picking him for 11s. I'll be real.
He couldn't play ball with Ryman League ballers in the five-a-side, in my opinion.
No way.
Like,
he's struggling, bro. Like even this stat thing here, man said, man, use stats because the eye test is subjective. The eye test isn't subjective. Stats are subjective.
I think both are subjective.
No, I don't. Eye test is not subjective at all, because you can't look at you can't look at Ian Robin and say that he's not a good dribbler. It's not subjective. If you say he's not, you're lying.
No, I'm saying certain man's opinion. Like, you see, your eye test and my eye test might be slightly different, but you've got certain man who will look at Robin and go, "Round trick pony doesn't move me."
No, but that's not subjective. That's just you just don't know what you're looking at, bro. Do you know what I mean? If somebody knows what they're looking at, it's not subjective, bro. If your eye is an untrained eye,
not everyone knows what they're looking at.
But that doesn't make it subjective, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make it subjective. Like, in football, yeah, there are someone that strikes the ball well and people that don't. There are good dribblers and there are guys that are not good dribblers. It's not subjective. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't look at Garnacho dribbling, yeah, and say, oh, yeah, he dribbles well. It's not subjective, bro. Because then you compare him to Robin and then be like, okay, cool, he can't dribble. It's not subjective. Do you get what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. It's just like Steven Gerrard's one of the best strikers of the football, yeah? It's not subjective. He strikes the ball very well. Lampard strikes the ball very well. Scholes strikes the ball very well. Rooney strikes the ball well. Shearer strikes the ball well. It's not subjective. How is it subjective? It's not. Do you know what I'm saying?
People who don't know what they're talking about or don't know what they're seeing.
Well, there you go. If they don't know what they're seeing, yeah, then it's not subjective. You just don't know what you're looking at. That's it. It's black and white. Hasselbank, another one, strikes the ball so well. He hits that ball, it stays hit. Do you know what I mean? It's not subjective. De Bruyne, it's not subjective. If someone tells me that De Bruyne don't strike the ball well, drugs test them. It's not subjective.
You said drugs.
It's not subjective, bro. The eye test is not subjective. Imagine watching Roger Federer play tennis and say, oh, yeah, he's not very good. It's not subjective. You just don't know what you're fucking watching. It's not subjective that Roger Federer, his backhand is one of the sweetest things you'll ever see in tennis, bro. It's not subjective. It's a fact. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you don't think it's a fact, it's because you don't know what you're watching. That's it. It's not subjective. Stats are subjective. Because if someone scores 30 goals and you're going to tell me, yo, he's better than him because he scored 30, he scored 40, yeah? or he scored 30, he scored 5, but one player is playing in the best team in the league and the other player is playing in a shit team, yeah, and you look at the goals that my man scored, you can say, actually, he scored 30 tap-ins for this team. This brother's had to create his own chances and score the goals. If he was in that team, he would score more goals. Stats don't tell you the full story, bro. Stats tell you how many goals they scored. They don't tell you where they scored the goals, how they scored the goals, what team they're in, all these other things. It doesn't tell you that. Stats just tell you what they tell you. That's it.
No.
Stats tell you less than what they tell. Stats tell you they tell you nothing other than what it is. Assists. What do assists tell you? Nothing. And then watch, I see man's assist comp. He got 20 and they're all 5-yard passes to the side. Now, what does that mean? You can get 30 assists in the season and not be a creative player. So what does stats tell you? Nothing. Raheem Sterling scored 30 goals in the season. Can't finish. So does that mean he's a good finisher?
I just think people's opinions when it comes to the eye test, that's what makes it in a way subjective. Not all the way, in a way subjective. Just because certain people look at things and I go, how can you look at it that way? But that's just your outlook.
But it's not subjective. It just means that they don't know what they're talking about. That's all it means. Do you know what I mean? It's not subjective to me, because the problem with society now is everyone wants to make everything subjective. They might not tell you that gender's subjective as well, blah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not subjective, bro. Do you know what I mean? And this is the problem. People want to make everything subjective, yeah, because nobody wants to be wrong. That's just all it is. It's not subjective, bro. You can't watch Ryan Giggs dribbling and running through all these players and say, oh, yeah, he's not that good at dribbling, mate. You know what I mean? He's lucky. It bobbled off the player and that. Bro, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? When Suarez is not making these breaks all these times, yeah, my man gonna say subjective that Suarez is just Megs man on a banter thing. It's not subjective. You get it? Like, how can it be subjective? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's not subjective. Do you know what I mean? Like, the stats are subjective. They're hella subjective.
Definitely subjective. I think stats are subjective. I think stats need to be used in the right hands and in the right situations. Hence the word subjective.
Yeah, you know of course. Stats, bro. Because, like, bro, we could look at someone like Jermaine Defoe, yeah, crazy finisher, and we could say, all right, cool, he scored all those goals. Imagine if he played for Man United. If he played for Man United in a prime when we was winning the league every year, you're not telling me Defoe's not scoring 25 a season, 30 a season, every season. Probably is, judging on the goals that he was scoring. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ask me who was more pleasing on the eye, Dino or CR7. Don't disrespect me.
But there you go.
Don't disrespect me.
Like, it's like, bro, like, it's just not.
Of course,
it's mad. It's just like when I look at CR7 at Real Madrid, yeah, and see that he played with Di Maria, Kaká, all these man. Do you know what I'm saying? Benzema, all of these brothers. So it's like, all right, cool, good goal scorer, but also he's had the best supply line, the best supporting class in the era of football that he's played in. Ozil as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's had it all.
It'd be very fucking hard not to score goals with all them man playing behind you.
Another pure nine, Raul, doesn't get spoken about enough.
Well, there you go. So you look at those things.
And you know, Raul weren't quick. Raul weren't quick. He weren't the most amazing dribbler. He weren't blam. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't hella agile. Donny just knew where to be at the right time, knew how to time his runs, was cracked in the air, left foot, right foot, intelligent, technically sound. You know what I'm saying? Safe. Right. Yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah, Raul wasn't like he wasn't a stiff truck, bro. Man had finesse.
Nah, but Ronaldo, no, Raul was a proper, like, just pure 9 in it, like in the box, whatever. But he could link as well.
Yeah. Like, these men could do they were 7s across the board with a few 8s at other things.
Yeah.
But the nous and the know-how to caress the ball, when to strike through the ball, when to dink the ball, when to volley it with no power. That's why whenever someone tells me someone like Firmino is a bad finisher, because I don't hear it, bro. Look at some of that guy's finishing, bro.
Yeah, but this is the point, bro. Like,
bro. But Firmino will get you 8-9 goals, bro. So the stats wouldn't tell you that Firmino's a good finisher. I'm not saying Firmino was a world-class finisher, by the way. I'm just saying, bro, I've watched man body someone like Stones and chip Edison. Chip Edison when there was no need to chip him. You know what I'm saying? I've seen man score back heel finishes, no look goal, outside of the boot, inside instep, net breaking volleys, bro. But man only scores about 10 goals a season in the Prem.
100%, bro. And this is what it is, bro. I'll be real, yeah. It's like there's so many different facets, yeah, to becoming a certain kind of player or a certain player. You know the ones. A lot of people just don't understand, yeah, the variety and the different nuances in football, blood. They don't understand it, bro. And that's why, yeah, stats is just a way to simplify it for bare people that see football in the most one-dimensional manner ever, bro. And that's why if people want to do the stats argument, yeah, you can do the stats argument because that is what makes it digestible and it simplifies it for people that don't know football. And that's fine. You can do the stats argument. I just won't partake in it. I won't partake in it because the eye test tells me all I need to know about footballers. I don't care how many goals they scored. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. I really, really don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. Man said CR7 scored so many variety of goals. Bro, variety.
He has to score variety.
Bro, variety, yeah.
So
Again,
many.
yeah.
So many.
Bro, the thing is, he scored so many goals, yeah. How can man say, oh, he scored mad variety? But bro, it depends on how you're bunching the goals up. Because there's loads of different ways, yeah. There's loads of different ways, yeah, to put different goals in different categories. You got first time finishes, you've got finesse finishes, you've got power finishes. There's bare different things, bro. There's bare different things, bro. Like even when you talk about varieties of goals, yeah. Go watch Van Persie, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Go watch Van Persie, bro. Because he's got goals where he's put his foot through the ball, when he's wrapped his foot around the ball, little cute finishes, little flicks here and there, all these different things, bro. Look at Alan Shearer. You look at his finishes. Most of the time, my man's put his laces through it. It's gone in the back of the goal. There might be 500 goals and 450 of them, he's just levered it. You know, like that. Like, that's not variety. He's got loads of different types of goals. Some of them are first-time finishes. Some of them are volleys. Some of them he took a touch and he struck the ball. But all of them are just laces through the ball. That's not really variety. It's just bare goals. It's not really a variety. It's not really, bro. Even Giroud's got mad variety in his finishing. Near post outside of the foot, round the keeper, dinks, first-time volleys, acrobatics, bare different things, bro. There's bare different ways to put the ball in the net, bro. There's bare different ways. For me, if my striker is putting his laces through every shot, yeah, that's not variety. That's not variety. Michael Owen got mad variety in his goals as well. Mad variety.
Oh, crazy. Every part of man's foot, bro.
That's what I mean. Same with R9. R9 got mad variety. Man's got over 100 goals going round the goalkeeper. That's variety. You know, like that. So it's one of them ones where, bro, if you've scored over 800 goals, yeah, cool, you're going to have bare goals that don't look the same. That doesn't mean that there's mad variety, though. It doesn't mean.
I think Ronaldo, it was so consistent and has so many goals. He has variety just because, broski, there's just too many not to have variety. But I do think that there are other strikers with more variety than him, with 100%. With a smaller sample size. That makes sense. I think that's the way I look at it.
Exactly. Well, exactly.
So, yeah.
But that's where the variety comes from. And that's what it is, bro. So it depends, innit? Like I said, when you're watching certain ballers, yeah, one thing I do notice is people see what they want to see in it. They see what they want to see with a lot of players. That's what they do. It's like these men watching Mbappe and they think this guy's like the most amazing player, whatever. And I just see a souped up Rashford when I watch him play. You know, like that. I don't see nothing amazing. So
I'm interested to see how he does. I'm interested to see how he does in Real Madrid. I'm very interested to see how he does, especially if he goes century.
Yeah, bro, I hear it, bro. I hear it, but he's another one. I just don't rate it. I don't rate it.
I rate Mbappe, innit? I don't think he goes in that. I wouldn't say he's the most technical guy, like pure footballer, but I rate what he does in it. Like he's done so many things that have like literally lifted me off my seat. Do you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say he goes into the top upper echelon of pure footballers. I think he's just basically the perfect modern day footballer. Not perfect.
Bro, he's just, bruv, he's a ridiculous athlete and he's got a great mindset. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got a great mindset. He's got a great mentality. I like the way he speaks. Even when he said about the age thing, he said, listen, don't talk about age and that, bro. Like, if you're good enough, you're old enough. You get me? And he was saying younger players need to take more responsibility for their performances, bro. You can't use the age as an excuse, bro. And I completely agree. I completely agree with him.
That's my thing. Yeah. People use that excuse with people like Højlund, and I'm like, no one's using that excuse with Manu. Do you know why? Because he's that good.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Don't use age for Højlund, but don't use age as an excuse for Højlund. But then when it comes to Manu, no one talks about man's age. There's a reason why man doesn't do that.
Well, there you go, bro. And this is what I'm trying to say. So again, like with the Mbappe thing, I'm looking at it from a pure footballer point of view. When I watch him play, do I see anything that I think's amazing? No, I don't. I see what I see when I see Marcus Rashford. He just looks like a more refined version of Rashford, like Rashford with better decision making. But if you look at both of their goal compilations, you could argue that Rashford might have the better goals because Rashford's got them long range strikes. You know, like that. So it's one of them ones where it's just like, bro, I just see the same kind of player. Speed demon, bro.
I think Mbappe's like, yes.
No, I think Mbappe is the better player, but bro, they're the same kind of player, bro. They're the same kind of player.
Don't get me wrong. You know, when Rashford's on it, though, he is frightening, though. Like, there is that, like, that Rashford, not this season gone.
I think Rashford could be frightening as well.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about that Rashford in that season where he got 30. Frightening footballer.
Like, I think he could be frightening, but he's not intelligent enough to know how to use it. I think that Mbappe is just more intelligent with how to use his weapons. That's
a credit, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a credit.
Oh, of course it is. But they're both still, yeah, like from a technical, pure football standpoint, they're both massively overhyped. Both of them. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is for me. So I can't lie. It's one of them ones where, again, people will say, Rants, but look at the stats. I don't care about it. Do you know what I mean? Because when you look at stats, then you have to break it down and then you have to explain certain things. It's easier to watch a player play and say, cool, he doesn't have this, he can't do this, he can't do that. It's easier to do that. The eye test is easier. It's easier, bro. When man starts saying stats, bro, that's when it just gets muddy. It gets muddy, bro. So, man will show you one banger. Like, look at the goal Rashford scored against Arsenal where he nutmegged Partey and slapped it in the top corner. If someone just showed you that goal by itself, you'll say, yo, this youth's cold. But then, bro.
Bro. That goal had me like this.
Exactly. But then, bro, he'll do that once every 3 years. So, what the fuck? Like, just because you got it in your locker, that doesn't mean that that's your level, blood.
That weren't even no knock it through his legs. He done the inverted. It wasn't a flip flap. It was like half.
Yeah,
it was the
half little drag.
It was the flap of the flip flap. You know what I'm saying? Like Sturridge used to do it. It wasn't a flip flap, but he did. It was the, you know when you do that
just
one,
inside kind of chop through his legs and then boom.
I fucking ruined Partey, bro. I remember standing up thinking, what the fuck did I just see? He slightly did it again this season when he cut in and hit the post and in. In the game where Garnacho was like this much offside when we lost 3-1.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but bro, that's what I mean. When you look at Rashford's highlight reels, his goals, he's probably got the better goals of the two players. That's what I'm saying. Like, Rashford is a scorer of good goals, but not a good goal scorer.
But I'll be real. Mbappe's got some goals, bro.
No, he's got some goals as well, but Rashford's got more long-range goals, blood. Rashford's
got more long-range goals than Mbappe, yeah.
And the long-range ones look better. Like, I'll be real.
Mbappe will never score that free kick Rashford scored against Chelsea. He will never.
That's what I'm saying with the knuckleball dip thing, like, bro.
Yeah, but then again, Rashford will never score that goal again in his life.
He won't.
Actually, to be fair, I feel like
because he's only scored one free kick since, blood.
Yeah, I think because Rashford don't take free kicks, so I think that sometimes affects it. I think when players just naturally know they're going to take the next free kick, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they got more swagger when it comes to taking set pieces. But you can't always, again, you need variety with free kicks. You can't always knuckleball free kicks. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what Ronaldo knuckleballed every free kick, bro. That's why he went 100.
Sorry, not gone.
He went 100 and something free kicks without scoring, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Bare people say that he's a good free kick taker, but bro, he didn't know where the ball was going when he struck it. Whereas Messi was passing in the top corner. But man will use Ronaldo free kicks, yeah, as a benchmark, even though he doesn't know where they're going. Do you see what I'm saying? So the knuckleball technique, I don't rate it anyway, because every goal you score like that, the only guy that kind of does them wavy, yeah, but it's not really a knuckleball, the little flat inside foot thing, is Bale, blood. Bale could get the up and down dip with the inside of his foot.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
There was a better free kick taken than Ronaldo.
Yeah, of course. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, everyone talks about Ronaldo Portsmouth, one of the best free kicks you'll ever see, but he knew nothing about that. He just hit it.
The thing is with Bale based his style off of Ronaldo, free kick wise, by the way, and done it better than him. People didn't want to see that. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, Bale's free kicks were crazy.
Bro, Rants. He done the copy and pasting and gone, actually, you could do that a bit better. You know what I'm saying? He cloned him and gave him extra stats. Yeah, that's what he did, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where it was.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, this is what it is. So when you look at the free kicks and all that, Messi's passing them in the top corner, bro.
It's like Spider-Man fighting the black suit Spider-Man of himself. You're fighting yourself with a stat boost, bro. That's what Bale's free kicks was Ronaldo's free kicks with a stat boost.
Yeah, facts.
Like it or hate it, bro.
Yeah, but bro, again, man saying, again, my thing is, man is saying Ronaldo's a crazy free kick taker. But if that's the case, you don't lose the ability to score free kicks. So why did he all of a sudden stop scoring them?
No,
because free kicks, bro. David Beckham could still put on boots now, and score free kicks.
100%.
So how come Ronaldo can't score no more? Even Alonso, when you see Alonso whipping the things now, Alonso could still put on boots and score free kicks. Ronaldo can't score free kicks now because when he was scoring them, he didn't have no control over where they were going, bro. Like, he was just hitting them. And it was probably the ball why he was scoring it, because the ball was just dipping, and the ball don't dip like that no more.
That's it, yeah. The Tiempo 90 ball, orange and purple, with the wallabies in school, black. Bro, with the wallabies, hitting top bins in the playground. You see that ball?
Nah, it's true.
You see that total 90 football, blood?
That used to have the mad swaz.
The mad swaz, bro. Mad,
bro, crazy.
Some of the free kicks I hit against the year 11s. Blood.
This bro's talking about scoring leagues in Saudi Arabia against goalkeepers that ain't even full-time footballers, bro. Get out of there.
Man.
This bro don't score free kicks, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? He was at Man United, and man was just hitting the wall. Like, what are we doing? Man's talking about scoring. Bro, I'll score free kicks for fucking Al Nassr.
Man, I'm laughing in the chat because they know, bro.
Bro, last time I saw that, man, bro, I swear the goalkeeper was wearing tracksuit bottoms, blood. Man was wearing tracksuit bottoms, in like 40 degrees in Saudi Arabia in tracksuit bottoms. A man are telling me CR7 scoring free kicks. Get out of here, bro.
That's crazy.
No, man said man's taking free kicks against Apu from The Simpsons on that.
Fuck off. No. No, there's no way.
Hey, bro, man, now you were taking a piss, man. You, man, not serious. You know, like that. Man's not, bruv, he's not an OG free kick taker, bro. He's not even top 5. You know, like that.
Ronaldo's a good free kick taker, but he's not like known for free. Like, I don't think he's like a.
No, but his fanboys think that he's a free kick man.
No, he's not like, bro. He's not a Janino. He's not. How about this? He's not even like.
Not even a Ward-Prowse, blood.
Yeah, no, Ward-Prowse is all time. He will go down as one of the all-time free kick takers. Ward-Prowse I used to be in denial about Ward-Prowse's free kicks.
Ward-Prowse is
His
the modern day
thing is
Bex, bro.
cracked.
His thing is automatic, bro. It's bro.
His thing is cracked, bro.
Nah, it's automatic, bro.
It's the one he hit one like Lampard's thing. There was one Lampard free kick where it just did this. Where you know Lampard's arrow thing, where the ball just goes like that, and you can't stop it, bro. Like, bro, I can't remember who's free. Ward-Prowse, that one free kick he scored from like 30 yards, and the ball just did this.
Nasty.
I was like, no, he does 2 in a game. He scored 2 in a game. Bro, Ward-Prowse, bro, you know when man does this, sir? You know when he does the...
Bruv, he's a bad boy.
Twice.
He's a bad boy.
Yeah, the Wolves thing. It was the Wolves thing, bro. Like, there's certain man's free kicks that have defied the laws of physics. Dimitri Payet's one. We all know what free kick we're talking about.
Free kicks, bruv.
He broke the
man whipped it outside the post, and it, bro. That's what I'm saying. These are tech, man. You know the ones there,
bro. The ball. Here's the crossbar. Yeah, here's the crossbar. Yeah, the free kick did this. It was coming down at this trajectory and still hit the underside of the bar and went in. Tell me how it's still slapping the bar when the ball's coming from this high and the bar is there, bro. I'm telling you right now, that man broke the sound barrier. Dimitri Payet broke the sound barrier. His free kicks should be on the periodic table, bro.
Facts.
Man splitting atoms, bro. He was splitting atoms with that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you see ballers like that, obviously, man, Juninho don't even need to be spoken about because he's different.
He's different.
You got Bex. You know what I'm saying? You got Pirlo. You got these guys.
Even, you know who even had some busted free kicks? But because he moved, bro, Suarez's free kicks were busted, you know?
Yeah. Suarez.
Have you seen his the step up? He does the step, and then whips it. And the only reason he played with Messi, bro. So he weren't on free kicks at Barca, but Suarez's free kicks were good, bro. Safe. Even Coutinho's free kicks, safe.
Oh, I swear down, bro. Even man are sleeping on Neymar, bro.
Yeah, Neymar's free kicks.
Bro, like, bro, look, even, bro, when man used to watch, man like Van Bronckhorst used to have the mad thing.
Bro, even Leighton
Van Bronckhorst had the mad thing, bro. And what's my man as well?
A man not deep in, bro. Leighton Baines had the binzers too, so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. These are proper free kick takers, bro. Like man, them don't remember Gio Van Bronckhorst's free kicks, man. Bruv, even Van Hooydonk, blood, at Nottingham Forest here used to be rapping these free kicks, blood. Like man, some real tech man that man seen take free kicks. You know what I mean? And the man are trying to tell me about some dead knuckleballs, man. Get out of here. Dead knuckleballs not even top 10, bro.
Marcus Alonso, very slept on that dead ball. Very slept on. Marcus Alonso's thing, because he was stiff, man didn't rate his thing, but his free kick even I'm not even gonna say Willian was a timer, but Willian had did anyone remember Willian scoring like 6 free kicks in a row, fam? Like there was one point, it was the
Willian had that whippy still.
You know, remember it was the season Hazard took the year off. When Hazard took his year off, Willian scored like, bro, Willian's free kicks were literally like it was cash money and it weren't making no sense. And he just went back to being dead at free kicks again. I don't know what the fuck happened after that. You know what I'm saying? Like the technique was disgusting, absolutely disgusting, bro. Like Nakamura, he's got a few of them.
Yeah, but man had the whippy still.
Do you know what? I had an argument yesterday. Van Dijk has free kicks for Celtic. You know, he's got like 4.
Yeah, he has. He can.
The man on my channel were laughing at me when I said Van Dijk can slap a free kick.
He can, bro. He can strike a football, lad. He has got a few.
Dirty, bro. Dirty. Like
Ian Hart as well, man. No, blood. See you, man. See the OGs in here, bro. That's what I'm saying. So when you see all these man that are free kick, man, don't tell me about these knuckleball merchants, bro. Knuckleball thing is a hit and hope thing. That's what it is. I don't rate knuckleball free kicks because the man that strike the ball don't know where they're going. That's a Bandulu thing. You know what I'm saying? So man don't do the Bandulu free kicks. Man only do 30.
Oh yeah, Morton Gamps.
Morton Gamps as well, bro. If it's not a whip thing, I don't want to hear it.
Morton Gamps. Oh yeah. Oh no, we don't mention him though. Total, we don't mention him. We don't mention
I
him,
hear
innit?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
can't
hear it.
mention
I
him,
hear
but
it.
he did
He
have
had it
talent.
though.
He
He
did
had
have
it
it.
though.
Yeah, he had it, but we don't mention
He
him.
had it. He had it. He had it. He had it. He had it.
But he did. He definitely had it
He
in
had it.
abundance. In abundance, by the way, in abundance.
He did, bro.
No, there's a couple, man, that had just crazy free kicks, bro. Do you know what? I miss certain footballers though, man. Ben Arthur, man. I watched the Ben Arthur. Oh yeah, Ericsson. Yeah. Man can't sleep on
Ericsson had the mad thing.
Ericsson had the mad. Ericsson had that one where it didn't even look like he was kicking the ball that hard, and it would fly mad fast.
Yep.
Fly mad fast.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
even Van Persie, bro. That's what I mean. Like, bro, man don't realize, bro. He's got one of the most aesthetic finishes, yeah, that you'll ever see in life, bro. Van Persie.
100%.
Oh my.
His volleying technique is scary, innit?
But that's
His
what I'm
volley-
saying. When you see that guy strike a ball, yeah, it's not subjective, bro. It's poetry, fam. Like when you see Van Persie strike a football, like Beckham, when they strike the ball, yeah, it's almost like it's perfect, bro. Every single time they connect with the ball, like every single time. Like you can't see these guys strike a football and the elegance they strike a football with and say that, yo, this isn't poetry emotion, bro. This is unreal. It's different.
No,
That's what man need to understand, bro. So I'm not with this ice.
by the way, Pogs had free kicks. Pogs had that. Pogs
had free kicks. He should have been taking them for us.
He be hitting the bar too much of his free kicks.
He should have been taking them for us, bro. And he never was, bro. We disrespected him.
I remember one time he slapped the bar with one free kick, and my jaw dropped, bro. How disgusting he slapped it. I'm pretty sure, bro. Like, oh yeah, Calhanoglu free kicks, bro. Even Soboslai, before Soboslai's free kicks at Leipzig, had man seen his lasers, bro? Had man lasers it top corner?
Yeah, like, that guy's busted though, boy. Hey, your new manager needs to save him, blood. I'm telling you.
He needs to be saved because, bro, when he's taking free kicks now, they're all hitting the wall and that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Making no sense, man.
I don't know.
It's making no sense. I'm saying from now though, there's certain man, Calhanoglu, that one free kick he scored from like 50 yards. I remember because it was against Dortmund, and even Klopp was like, man just shrugged his shoulders. Imagine, you know when Klopp does that.
Yeah, bro, you can't do nothing about that.
Man just said, he did this one. I just slapped. Because there's certain goals. It's mad, fam. There's just certain goals. There's certain goals.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Shaqiri. Shaqiri, you know, one thing I'll say about Shaqiri, even when Liverpool were at their peak and Shaqiri was not starting, everyone in that Liverpool squad would say Shaqiri was the techiest man in the front three.
Yep, facts.
Apart from maybe Firmino. They'll say Shaqiri had the best left foot. Like I can't remember who said it. I think it was Robbo and Oxlade. And they were
I remember they were talking about left foot and they were like,
yeah, you had the best left foot. And man said Shaq. And I'm like, what?
No, man said Salah first, and man laughed.
Yeah. And like, yeah, man laughed. Yeah, man said Salah. Like, what?
Yeah, man laughed at Salah. He said, nah, Shaq, bruv.
Man said it's not even close. Man said it's not even close. Shaq's left foot is the best.
See, that's how you know. Ballers know, bruv. In training, man laughed, you know, when man said Salah. He said, nah.
Salah, man laughed, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. Like, trust me. Now, ballers know, fam. And that's what I mean. So most of the time, the best footballers are not the ones that get the stats. They're not the ones that get all the adulation, bro. The best players, and most of the time, they're the ones that go under the radar, fam.
Thoughts on the Messi one against bro. Messi curled the ball from outside of the post and made Alisson look like Pantilimon, bro. brother, like, when he scored that free kick, I had to just do this, fam. Because we battered them that day. We lost 3-0 and we battered these, man, and we lost 3-0. I couldn't believe it.
I hear it.
But fair enough, we beat them and we did what we did, corner taken quickly. But I could not get my head around the fact that we battered these, man, and lost 3-0. I just didn't get it, fam. I just didn't get it, bro. I'll be honest with you, fam. But it is what it is, isn't it?
Trust me.
You don't
run up the lights. Trust me, we need that 500. You get me? Get those up. We're gonna redirect as well to Big Six Bants as well. Let them know what's coming up, broski.
Yeah, man. People stay locked in. We're gonna be live. Me and Cass are gonna be talking some Liverpool stuff. Obviously, Kanate and Alisson look to be started. Obviously, Fabrizio's confirmed. Man's hopefully gonna be looking to stay at Liverpool. despite the Saudi links. And of course, we're going to be discussing the Ollie Watkins thing in a bit more detail, because obviously the striker conversation at Liverpool is definitely something, it's a conversation to be had in it. So we're going to be live for about 45 minutes to 55 minutes or so. You know what I'm saying? So listen, the Rants community has always got my back in it. So before you even head over to my thing, as I said, make sure we get this to 500, make sure it goes to 1,000 on the watchbacks. You know what I'm saying? Keep subscribing over here. And as I said, come and support me and try and get me to 10K. You man have done you man have been a big help in getting me, pushing me to that 10K. And we're like 400 and something away now, man. So yeah, man, big up the chat, man. You man are top tier stuff. So yeah, man.
Come on, people. That's it, man. So big up, smash up the likes, people. You already know what it is, and man will catch you guys in a bit.